Now, have you ever had your chains fall off in the night? No. Well, how about your mental chains? Do they ever fall off in the night?
No.
Do you ever wake up in the middle of the night and something just happens? The chains that held you to fear or doubt or worry suddenly fall off and you're like, I don't feel them anymore. You can walk out into the light of day and into freedom because something supernatural has happened. You see, God specializes in that. He specializes in breaking chains. In fact, let me read you a story, and then we'll talk about it. In Acts chapter 12, verses 6 to 10, Peter was sleeping between two guards. Now, normally, if you're sleeping between two guards, one's on your left and one's on your right, you're in pretty good shape. You know you're not going to get murdered in your sleep. But Peter was in chains. The Bible says an angel of the Lord came in, and he smote the keeper. That is, he struck the guard, and the chains fell from off Peter. Now that's interesting. It says the gates, the iron gates of the prison, the place where Peter was kept, the gates opened of their own accord. That's what it means, of their own accord. They just swung open. Peter walked out. He didn't walk through the gate. He just walked out. Have you ever seen that before? Sometimes God's deliverance doesn't knock. Sometimes God's deliverance walks right through locked doors. That's what happened to Peter. So I'm looking at you and I'm saying, do you have chains in your life? Are you bound? Are you handcuffed? Are you double-crossed? Are you in bondage to some giant in your life? Maybe it's a fear. Maybe it's an addiction. Maybe it's some kind of mental bondage. You know what? God will come to you in the night and break your chains. You may not feel it happening, but the chains are going to fall off, and you going to wake up, and you gone, nah, say I don't have that anymore. That doesn't even bother me. I don't even think that way anymore. You see, God does that. And so my word for you tonight is this. If you're going through a hard time, if you're under pressure, if you're under the weight of some giant, know this. The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob still specializes in breaking chains. And when he breaks your chains, you don't even have to walk through the door. The door just opens. You just step out into the miracle. You just step out into the freedom. You just step out into the new life that God has for you. My friend, don't give up. Don't you give up. God is about to do something brand new in your life. So I want you to close your eyes, lift your hands, and receive it. Receive your healing. Receive your deliverance. Receive your miracle. Open your eyes and walk it out. Thank you for watching. Catch you next time.